Good morning, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel. Happy Friday. I hope everyone that celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday had a beautiful day. Whether you were alone or with family and friends, I hope it was blessed. So today I will be doing an angel reading, not an angel reading, I will be doing a reading for the General Collective for Friday and Saturday, November 29th and November 30th. And I'll be doing an angel reading on Sunday. For folks coming back, thank you for coming back, for being here, for supporting my channel. For new folks coming in, I hope you like my style. I hope that there's some messages that can resonate through for you today, for today and tomorrow. Please like, share, subscribe. That's the way that I can keep my channel up and running on YouTube, is from my supporters. Please bear through the ads. They're not really very long. And that's how we keep going. So I'd like to, and I am thankful. I'm thankful that y'all come in, and you are here, and I'm thankful for this channel and the messages that I can bring forth for everyone today, every day. So thank you. I'd like to thank you. I am grateful and I am thankful as well. So I'd like to call in the archangels, guardian angels, ascended masters, and spirit guides from the pure white light, God, source, creator, universe. Please bring forth energies, messages for today, so that we know how to respond appropriately to the energies for Friday and Saturday, November 29th and 30th. Cards. Crowning our reading is the Eight of Wands. Are we traveling, or is there a message that's going to be coming in? Eights are cycles, movement, clarifying that. I'm going to take it underneath it as a star card. Success. Beautiful. Hope, healing, optimism. Maybe we're moving towards better times ahead through travel or through communication. Whichever way it is for you today, I hope that it's safe and peaceful and prosperous. I'm going to be doing a 5-card Cross of Truth reading. First card out in our present position is the Page of Wands. 4 of Pentacles in our hopes and fears. The Lovers in our helpful position. The Tower in our challenged position. Okay, let's see what's going on. And the Chariot is in our outcome. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. Okay. So the 8 of Wands, we're in the 8 of Wands energy today. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. We could be having some communication today that's going to result in some hope and some healing, optimism. We also could be traveling, which is going to be successful. Everyone that's traveling today, please be safe. It is a holiday weekend here in the United States. And this is good news. This is good news for us for today. In our present position, we have the Page of Wands, another fire element card that Spirit brought out for us today. Pages are messengers. They bring in messages for us. The Page of Wands, it could also be a young energy, could be you or somebody that you're dealing with. Good news coming in, maybe a letter, a phone call, a text. It could be work related. With the overall energy, it could be travel, or just a message coming in. Wax. In our hopes and fears, we have the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles represents earth elements, very methodical, very grounded. Fours talk about stability, solid foundations. This is our hopes and fears position. We could be hopeful that we're in harmony. This also can represent the holidays, which is appropriate for this time of year, for this Thanksgiving weekend. Now we come up into the whole big holiday thing in the United States with Christmas coming up, and we just had Thanksgiving yesterday. We're satisfied. We're satisfied with our accomplishments, what we've been working towards. Our hope is that it provides stability. Maybe our fear is it doesn't provide stability. With this message that's coming in today, we all have free will, right? So we can take these energies, and even if they're adverse or they're negative, we can turn them around because we have free will. Four of Pentacles also speaks of holding on too tight, maybe to something. So he's holding those pentacles really tight, right? So maybe we need to let the reins go a little bit. Not have so many expectations is what I'm hearing. In our helpful position, we have the Lovers card, Major Arcana. The Lovers can speak of a love relationship, perhaps maybe a choice in love or a choice that we have to make. It doesn't necessarily have to represent love. It also, or a love relationship, a romantic relationship. It could be a family relationship, a friendship. It also does represent the star sign Gemini. The Lovers here. In our challenge position, we have the Tower. Tower scary. Tower talks of change, the destruction of something, something that we thought was a positive thing. Maybe there's something that we've maybe that's a choice that we have to make. The challenge is to take this tower. The thing about the tower is, although it's destructive and the tower comes down, the opportunity for rebuilding is here. So we need to, I feel like Spirit's telling us that we need to, whatever has crumbled, whatever has not come to fruition, we can build after this tower. Always after the tower is the opportunity to rebuild, to make it better. So we can look at it in that way. That's our challenge, I feel, to look at this energy in this way. Something may be destroyed, but that brings in the opportunity to rebuild for something better. In our outcome position, we have the Chariot, major arcana, appropriate for the next position that comes in, our outcome after the Tower, after the choices, regarding a message, whether it be in love or work, or it is a happy message, and we shouldn't hold on too tight to these fears. We should have these hopes instead of these fears. So we have the Chariot. Chariot talks about moving forward. It's a fast energy. It represents the water element, also the star sign of Cancer, who's home, nurturing. He's the nurturer, is all about home. Of course, water element is emotions. So I feel like the story that Spirit brings through us today is whatever this journey is, whether it's going to be through communication or through travel, that it will be healing and it will be successful, because we're going to receive a message, and be hopeful that this message will come in to provide, to bring us stability in our home life, and to be satisfied. The choice that we will be making with the Lovers I feel like this is positive. This is not negative. This is our challenge, though, to see that the movement forward, the triumph, the success after the destruction of something that wasn't real. We're going to move forward and rebuild. I'd like to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Page of Wands. Spirit, why is the Page of Wands here in our present position? What message, what happy news are we going to receive in today? Let's see. Okay. So Spirit threw cards at me, and Spirit threw 4 cards at me. Okay. The message, Page of Wands represents a good news message, right, around the holidays, etc. Clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords. This news might make us anxious. Sixes are all about regrouping, healing. So in these Pentacles are after working hard. So this good news that we're going to be getting, maybe it's going to be a generous offer, or after working hard, we're going to be generous. It also speaks of kindness, but we're feeling anxious about it. But this is all in our thoughts. So we have these anxious thoughts. We have the free will to turn those anxious thoughts around. Clarified by the Empress, which is major arcana. Empress is the queen of the crop, right? She's right there next to the Emperor. She's nurturing. She also speaks of, in the tarot, of pregnancy, birth, maybe birthing something new after the healing and sharing the anxiety of our thoughts. is going to open us up to be able to share something new, bringing something to finality, taking it to the limit, to the full potential, clarified by the King of Swords, the kings of the doers, right? So we have the Empress over here, then we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is he's serious, he's logic over emotion. So we're going to come out of this anxious, these anxious thoughts, these troubling thoughts, and we will be using our logic over emotion. Spirit, why is the Four of Pentacles here for us in our hopes and fears position? What are we holding on to too tightly? The fours are all about stability. Are we holding on to a success that we might have? Or maybe there's a risk that we need to take. We need to think about it. Maybe the message that comes in, it's a generous message, but we're anxious about it. But it's going to be a good message, nurturing, and we're going to use our logic over emotion. Let's see. Okay. Oop. Oh, and the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Lovers. So maybe we're holding on too tight in a relationship or a choice that we have to make. And we just need to take a step back, because clarified underneath that is the Magician. So Spirit's telling us we have all the tools we need to find this stability, to stay grounded with the Four of Pentacles. Then the choice that we're going to make, we can look at it, right? Free will, again, free will comes into play always, always. But we have the tools with the Magician to see it clearly, to make the right decision, to maybe take a risk. I would like to clarify the Lovers card. Spirit, why is the Lovers here? What's the choice in our helpful position that we have to make today? And clarified by the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is taking a rest with our thoughts, regrouping, maybe to detach from the situation, to see it clearly. The Magician tells us right there, we have all the tools at our disposal to make the right decision, accept the right offer. I'd like to clarify the Tower in our challenge position. The Tower can be a challenge. It doesn't always have to be negative. Like I said, the destruction of something built on not on a solid foundation. Spirit gave us the Nine of Pentacles. That's nice, right? Clarify the Tower. The Nine of Pentacles is financial success, working hard in the direction of our goals. It's also the Single card. Doesn't have to be. There's a lot of us out here. It could be that maybe we're choosing the Tower comes in and we become single, or we become successful. There's improvements in finances in the home life, with family. There'll be success in financial security. I'd like to clarify the Chariot in our outcome position. We're going to be moving towards a triumphant, a successful outcome after some, maybe a difficult time or something that we've been having problems with. It's going to take our inner strength, courage to do this. But you know what? I just feel like we are going to be triumphant, right? We're going to have positive thoughts, good news. We're going to use our head over our hearts, right? Logic versus emotion. Spirit outcome with the Chariot today. Clarified by the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is celebration, progress of a relationship, whatever that relationship might be to each of you. Victory. So we'll be moving forward towards victory after the destruction of something, something that wasn't real, a disbelief. Okay. One guidance card from the Oracle deck, Angel and Mermaid's Oracle deck. One guidance card from Spirit over this whole reading, please, today. One will do. One more shuffle message. Okay. And the message is here. And our message is to rest. Just like the Four of Swords, our message is to rest. You've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. Well, it is a little appropriate, in my opinion, for these the holidays that have come about yesterday. People are running around, hustle bustle. Today's Black Friday. Everybody's out, you know, before midnight. Last night, getting all their little gifts and everything. I think that this journey that we're taking, that's going to be successful in healing, in the news that we're going to get in, but we're going to drop this anxiousness, and the choice. We have a choice, but we're going to take a rest. Let's take a rest, step back. We have been working hard. We've been sharing our wealth, our success, our joys. The Magician says that we have all the tools available. And if this was a love reading, in love. But not to hold on too terribly tight. That tower that's going to come in, it's going to break down what wasn't real, and bring it in and make it real with the Nine of Cups, because we're moving swiftly. That's our outcome with the Chariot towards success, and clarified by the Three of Cups with celebration. But we do need to rest. I think that I feel like these two just go together. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you for coming in with the messages for today. Thank you all for being here. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment. Leave me a comment. I was looking through my stats, and I've had like 693 views and only 8 subscribers. And I shouldn't say only, because I am grateful for the subscribers that I do have. But, like, I really want to be here. I really want to share the messages that come through with all of you. And so, if you could, I would be grateful if you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. That would be awesome. I would appreciate it. And y'all, get some rest. Get some rest, because the travel, the communication is going to be healing, and we're moving forward towards success and celebration. I hope y'all have a fantastic Friday and Saturday, and I will be back on Sunday for the angel card reading. Love, light, and blessings.